Okay.
Okay. 4-class rabbit. Junior buck, junior doe, senior buck, senior doe. He's a senior buck. Okay? If she gets asked that, that's what that means. That's a classification. You'll come over here to showroom classes and weights. That's what that means. For your big breeds, there'll be 6 different ones. For this one, it says senior buck, senior doe, junior buck, and junior does. 4 class. Your schedule of points is what everything is worth on your rabbit. So general type is 45, which is your pose, how you pose them. That's 45. This is for breed. This isn't for showmanship, but she needs to know this. Body is 35, head is 5, and ears are 5. Okay? Fur is worth 35. So fur on a Mini Rex is one of the most important things. However, it does not top general type, which she needs to know. Condition and color, both fairly low. So if she's asked, because judges will do this, what is the highest point value on your scorecard? General type. What is the Mini Rex known for? Fur. 2 very different things. Okay? And it goes into that really a lot through here. Disqualifications. She should read over that to know what her disqualifications are for her breed. Like ears can't be over 3.5 inches. Eyes need to be bright and bold. So that's why you check your eye. So basically, if she reads through her breed, she'll be okay. Yeah, she just needs to read through this. Preferably just for what she is, and she's a senior buck caster. Make her read through disqualifications and stuff like that. Like, she doesn't need to know about brokens, simply because she doesn't have a broken. She doesn't need to know about Himalayans because she doesn't have a Himalayan. She doesn't need to know markings because she doesn't have a marked breed. Just need to go through it. Honestly, probably best book you could buy to get her to where she needs to be. So yeah, that's that. What else? Go slow. It does not matter how long you take for showmanship. You have, I think right now it's 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to do all of your showmanship. That is enough time for anyone to do showmanship. Just relax and take your time with it. If you want, I don't know what time it is.
7:35.
7:35. Okay. I still have to go over to the bell dances. I'll go through showmanship, and then if you guys have questions,
okay,
she can just Facebook me or however she wants to do it. Do you have enough memory on your phone?
Hopefully.
Are you good? Okay.
I think so.
All right, not a problem. So we'll just start. So funny. Okay. So, hi, my name is Ashlyn. I'm in the Sagebrush 4-H Club. I'm doing rabbit showmanship today, where you like verbal or nonverbal. For the sake of it, we'll say verbal. Walk up. I'm going to exhibit proper carriage of my rabbit by doing a 4-point turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set him down. Today I'm presenting a Mini Rex caster, senior buck. Pose him. Okay. His tattoo is 81. I'm going to go ahead and show that his ear is clean and free of debris. So swipe and look. I'm also going to check down on the inside of his ear, make sure there are no ear mites or signs of infection. Look up. I'm going to check his eye for any signs of discharge, moon eye, possible obstructions to the eye, and also checking to make sure his eye is the right color for his variety. Swipe and look. Now again, you don't have to make eye contact, just look up. I'm going to go ahead and also check his fur. His fur needs to be dense because he's a Mini Rex. His fur needs to be clean. He needs to be free of mites. And I want to check to make sure his undercolor matches his coat color. And look up as you're swiping. Good. Do the same thing on this side. Ear. Eye. And fur. What? I'm going to check his nose to make sure there's no signs of discharge or make sure that he doesn't look like that he has an upper respiratory infection. I'm going to check his teeth for any signs of malocclusion or pulled teeth, anything of the sort. If you can open his mouth a little bit, you can. I'm going to check his chin, make sure he's not drooling or showing any signs of disease under his chin. I'm going to check his toes and his nails to make sure that every nail is the proper color. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to check to make sure that his pads on his feet are nice and clean, that he's not bleeding or has raw feet. And I'm going to check his leg, make sure that it's in full motion. And I want to check for his straightness of limb. And I'm going to do the same on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pad also looks good on this side. Arm is good and nice and straight. I'm also going to check his breastbone, make sure that it's nice and straight. Make sure that the rabbit is healthy. Good. Now, when you go through this, you are allowed to lean on the table if you need to. Because the table might not be so sturdy, kind of get ready to just kind of bend down a little bit. I'm going to check his belly, make sure there's no signs of any abscesses or possible pregnancy or possible tumors. I'm going to also check his nails and his feet on these legs back here. I'm going to look at his hocks especially, make sure he doesn't have any signs of sore hock or any problems like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of his nails are also the correct color. This leg is nice and straight, not broken, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, all nails the proper color. Foot looks nice, and extend that one, nice and straight. I'm also going to make sure that he is in fact a senior buck, which he is. Check his vents, make sure he's free of vent disease, both sides. Great. I'm going to check his tail, make sure his tail is straight and not exhibiting any sort of wry tail or broken tail. 1, 2, and 3. Looks nice, looks clean. I'm going to do a final sweep over his coat, making sure that his coat is still free and nice and clean. Also checking his density and texture, because he is a Mini Rex. Check his coat. Ow. Go through that. Alright. And now we'll start finishing up with our 4-point turn of our rabbit, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head, ears, shoulders, saddle, loin, and hindquarters. And that is rabbit showmanship for you today. Do you have any questions? Good to go. Okay? Now what they can question you on is anything in this book. Name 2 different breeds. What's your weight classification for your senior buck? How many varieties are there? What other varieties can you name? What's a disqualification? Literally, as long as you study what's in this book, and I can take pictures of it and send it to you, like of the pages, that she should know. That might work until you get the book. As long as you know this, there should be really no surprises. Okay? Now, I've got to get moving, but this is a good start for you. When's our next meeting? Next month?
Yeah.
Alright, so work on this for maybe a week or 2. Okay. And once you get comfortable with this, let me know. I'll come back and see how you're doing, and then we can start polishing you up. Okay? This is very broad. This is not near as detailed as it could be. And I know your brain is already ready to explode. So, deep breathing, you'll be fine. As long as he's good, which he is, he's pretty good about everything. Day of show, make sure that he stays hydrated. And leave him alone as much as possible because you want him to be nice and calm for showmanship. Mm-hmm. So you'll see a lot of kids out there running around with their rabbits or like, look at my bunny, no, please don't. Just don't do it. Your rabbit needs to stay calm because if he's not calm, he will attack you during showmanship. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You already know he's nippy. If you're trying to work with him when he's tired, that's like trying to get you to do your homework when you're tired. Like, it's just not going to happen. So, just deep breathing, study what you have from 4-H, And then I'll send your mom pictures of this, and she can quiz you a little bit. Things that you should know is weights, varieties, types, and disqualifications for the breed. So there you go. So that's that. So yeah. I know you probably do have questions, but trust me, if you just